Well, hello. I finally got around to doing a video, which I was meant to do weeks ago. But yeah, life's just been, I've just been lifing, and not been making videos, but it was definitely time to get one done because, yeah, there's been a lot of changes. So after 2 years of living in my van, I am now living in this flat, which you can see behind me. Um, so yeah, that's why I've been busy. I've been like moving out of a van into a flat, and yeah, doing all of that, buying some furniture, um, and it is really nice. I'm really enjoying it. The first couple of weeks were a bit weird, I'll be honest, from like going in from a van to a flat and suddenly having loads of things. I was like, I did actually have like a couple of good clear outs because I'd unpacked a lot of stuff that I had in storage, but after not having it for like 2 years, I was just like, I actually don't need half of this crap. I just really don't need it. Um, so that was great. I've sort of from 2 years of living in a van, I'm definitely less on stuff now. I think you get really used to what you actually need and don't need. Um, so why did I decide to stop living in my van? I really enjoyed living in my van. It's been great. I've had so many good adventures. I've really loved traveling. I will definitely always have a van, I think. Just because I like going away and I've got a tricycle that I like to ride, so I need room for that. But it just got to the point where I was just ready to put some roots down. And I just really wanted to be in one place. And the place where I've ended up living is a town that I usually spent quite a lot of time in my van or on sort of the outskirts of. So it's an area that I'm familiar with. And yeah, I was just ready to put some roots down. And also, before living in my van, I lived in caravans for 12 years. So this is the first brick building that I've lived in for well over a decade. And to be honest, I just wanted to have that solid structure around me. Um, I don't know for how long, but for right now, I know that's what I want. I wanted solid structure and roots. So yeah, I'm just getting into living life in a building again. I've got to be honest, the flushing toilet is amazing. Um, obviously a little bit sad to not be using my little shovel every day, but to have the luxury of just, being able to take a shit and then flush it away is like, oh, it's wonderful. It's just so wonderful. And and I really love having a kitchen as well. Like it's really nice to have a fridge and freezer again and an oven. So yeah, I'm really, yeah, loving that. Um, what am I missing? I do miss with the van. I love the different places that I could wake up, and I also miss brushing my teeth outside of a morning. I'm quite lucky where I am. I've got like a nice like back door, and it like opens up. I've already got like a few little plants out there and stuff. So I'm glad that I can get access to outside straight away. Whereas if I was say in a flat, which was, I don't know, didn't have like a back garden or anything, I might have struggled with that. But the fact that I can still open my door, see trees and see sky, um, yeah, that really really works for me. And I do miss the sort of the wildness of being in a van. Like I like, and even caravans. I like being able to hear the rain on the ceiling and just feeling like you're in nature a bit more. So it's sort of a bit of a funny one for me because I like the solid walls around me, but then I also do like feeling like I'm in nature as well. Um, but I feel like I can sort of get the best of both worlds. Um, and yeah, it just feels really right, everything that I'm doing right now, and I'm so thankful for the time that I've had living in my van. And I really urge you, like, if you want to live in a van, just go do it. Just go do it, whether it's for a year, 2 years, 10 years, the rest of your life. And even if it's not living in a van, like whatever your dream is, go do it and go accomplish it. Don't spend your whole life dreaming about it. Um, I feel great. I'm like, I've lived in a van. I've done that and I've experienced that, and it's been wonderful. And I'm just so thankful and grateful to myself that I actually, despite the fears and despite me thinking like, oh shit, what am I doing? That I did actually have the balls to just go do it. You know, like life is so short, it goes so quickly. Like if you're not living your dreams, you're never gonna live them. So yeah, get cracking. Start today. Um, so yeah, I feel in a really good place. It feels yeah, life feels really good, and I'm not sure sort of what next dreams and adventures I'm gonna be cooking up. I think for the minute I'm just really wanting to, like I said, put some roots down. There's a few like creative projects that I'm just wanting to get involved in. Um, and yeah, and just saving money, um, clearing debts, doing all of that sort of like grown up stuff, which feels good to be doing. And yeah, with regards of what am I going to do with my van now, I'm keeping it for a little while. Its MOT's up in January. So if everything stays good with the flat, I'm probably going to sell it at the beginning of next year, once it's got a fresh MOT on it. And I'll still have a van because I just love having a van. But I feel like if I'm not going to be doing like the living in it like I'm doing, was doing, I don't need such a big van. So I'm just gonna, yeah, potentially at the beginning of next year, downsize, get a smaller van. I can still get my trike in it. I can still sleep in it, you know, if I want a little weekend away, night away somewhere. So I'll do that. And yeah, there's some potential more, you know, places that I want to travel and visit. Um, but yeah, at the minute I'm just in full hibernation mode, getting snuggly and cozy in my new little flat, and yeah, feeling really grateful. And you know, I've got a lot to be grateful for. The reason, you know, I've been able to get this flat is through my local community and the people that I know. And if it hadn't been for the people that I know and for their kindness, there's no way I would have been able to get somewhere like this and be able to afford somewhere like this. You know, it's insane trying to like find places to rent that are affordable these days. So yeah, I'm really blessed. I'm so lucky, and I'm so grateful. Um, not just with the help that I've had with the flat, but just all the help I've had. People were so kind to me, and they're so generous to me, and I really, you know, it doesn't go unnoticed. You know, I really appreciate all of the help that I get, and the love that I get, and the generosity that I receive. It's really wonderful. Like, and I know that I wouldn't be able to be here had I not had help, you know, and not just help with the flat, but in living in a van. Like, if it wasn't for my friends and my family that have lent me their time, their money, their expertise, like, I wouldn't have been able to achieve any of that, you know. So it's really important that you surround yourself with good people, you know, and the best way to do that is to be a good person. You know, you attract what you are, you know. So go out, be a good person, and go live out those dreams. Go live in a van or go live wherever you want to live and make the most of your life, because it'll be over before you know it. I'm not sure when my next video will be. Obviously, I'm not filming any travels or adventures at the minute. Um, and to be honest, I just haven't felt that much enthusiasm for making that many videos. I think I've just been head's been into other things. So yeah, I'm not sure when you get a video next, but yeah, watch this space. At some point I'll be back on and telling you something that I'm up to. Until then, live out your dreams, be good, speak to you soon.